Hello, everybody. I'm back with some new um, interesting topic. A digital arrest scams in India. So, without much further ado, let us proceed with the show. Hello. Um, Today I'm going to talk about digital arrest scams in India, and it is rupees 1.935 crore cybercrime crisis. So we are going to talk about and understand the alarming rise of digital arrest scams and how to protect oneself from this billion-dollar cybercrime epidemic in India. This is the topic is the alarming truth about digital arrest scams in India. So, what is this alarming truth about digital arrest scams in India? In India, a staggering 58.5 million rupees has been stolen from victims through the deceptive scheme of digital arrest scams, which operate by exploiting fear and psychological manipulation. These scams create a false narrative of legal authority, claiming that individuals are under digital arrest, a term that holds no basis in Indian law. It is vital for citizens to understand that if someone asserts you are under digital arrest, it is a scam designed to extort money. The scale of the crisis, statistics, and impact. 39,925 cases in 2022. In 2022, there were 39,925 reported digital arrest cases, resulting in losses of 91.14 crores. This alarming figure highlights the growing prevalence of these scams. 91.14 crores is 91.14 million rupees. By 2024, cases surged to 123,672, with financial losses skyrocketing to 1,935.51 crores. This is about approximately 1,935,510,000 rupees. This marks a staggering increase of over 200% in case numbers, and more than 21 times the financial impact within just 2 years. So the significance of this is a staggering increase of over 200% in case numbers and more than 21 times the financial impact just within a period of 2 years. $740,000 cybercrime complaints. The Indian Cybercrime Coordination Center reported approximately 740,000 cybercrime complaints in the first quarter of 2024, with 46% linked to arrests and related scams, demonstrating the widespread nature of this issue. Case study: Anjali's harrowing experience, a case study in digital arrest scams. Anjali's experience highlights the psychological manipulation employed by scammers to extract vast sums of money. What began as a routine call quickly escalated into a 5-day nightmare marked by threats and isolation. Under duress from impersonators claiming to be law enforcement, Anjali was coerced into liquidating her finances, ultimately losing 58.5 million rupees. This case underscores the urgent need for awareness and protective measures against such fraudulent tactics. Anatoly Mironov, Anatoly Mironov, a Russian national, entered into India on a tourist visa, yet was deeply involved in a sophisticated cybercrime operation as a gatekeeper for a Chinese-led syndicate. His role included monitoring bank accounts and converting stolen funds to cryptocurrency, allowing for international money transfers. Mironov's activities highlight the complex structure of and international connections of these criminal networks, making them difficult to investigate and prosecute. Mironov's arrest unveiled the broader implications of global cybercrime, illustrating how operations are often conducted from countries with lax regulations, thus complicating enforcement. This case signifies the importance of international cooperation in tackling these crimes, as local accomplices like Mironov facilitate operations, taking advantage of loopholes. The need for global cybercrime strategies has never been more crucial in combating such organized crime. How scammers create a convincing facade. Fake police station backgrounds. Scammers create immersive fake environments featuring realistic police station backdrops, complete with bustling office sounds, official looking uniforms, badges, and ID cards, as well as forged legal documents and arrest warrants. These details contribute to a convincing atmosphere that can easily manipulate victims. Advanced technology tactics. Using cutting-edge technology, scammers employ deepfake videos capable of impersonating real officers in real time. They also utilize voice cloning technology that mimics authentic regional accents, making the interaction feel genuine and personal to the victim. The six-step manipulation process. Scammers follow a precise six-step psychological manipulation process that begins with impersonating authority figures and escalating fear through threats of serious legal consequences. Victims are often, Victims are then isolated from support, monitored continuously, and coerced into making payments, ultimately disappearing once the funds are extracted. Tracing the money. Anjali's 58.5 million case, understanding the complex laundering process of stolen funds through a sophisticated network. Initial theft. Anjali's 58.5 million was withdrawn from her HDFC bank account, marking the start of the laundering process. The stolen funds were funneled through ICICI Bank, creating a veneer of legitimacy before being distributed further. The final distribution. Ultimately, the money was deposited into 11 accounts at Sri Padmavati Cooperative Bank, often linked to fictitious identities. This is a notorious bank, which is this Sri Padmavati Cooperative Bank. It's always linked to fraudulent activities and fictitious identities. Tracing the money. Anjali's 58.5 million case, understanding the complex laundering process through a sophisticated network. We have discussed that. Government's proactive stance against digital arrest scams. In response to the escalating crisis of digital arrest scams, the Indian government has initiated a series of robust measures. These efforts aim to strengthen cybersecurity, enhance public awareness, and streamline reporting mechanisms to protect citizens from this widespread threat. Protection strategies and red flags. Unsolicited contacts. Be immediately suspicious of any unsolicited contact claiming to be from a government authority demanding immediate action. Legitimate officials will not rush you into making decisions or payments. Threats without documentation. Watch out for threats of arrest or account freezing without proper legal documentation. Any genuine legal process will include valid paperwork and procedures. Isolation tactics. Be wary of any pressure to avoid contacting family members or legal counsel. Scammers often isolate victims to control their decisions and limit outside support. Protect personal information. Never share sensitive information such as one-time passwords, OTPs, or personal identification details, PIDs. Legitimate agencies will not ask for this information over the phone. Verify contact details. Ensure you verify any calls or messages claiming urgency. Contact the relevant authorities directly using official contact information obtained from trusted sources, not from the caller. Elderly individuals at higher risk. Elderly individuals are particularly susceptible to digital arrest scams due to a combination of limited technical knowledge and heightened trust in authority figures. Their lack of familiarity with modern technology makes them easier targets for scammers who exploit their backgrounds, leading to devastating financial losses. There's been a change in the law in the UK because of these reasons. Elderly people, pensioners, are prohibited from withdrawing large amounts of money to protect them from such digital arrest scams. Rural populations. India is a country which has got a very vast rural populace. Rural populations also face increased risk, often having less access to information and resources related to limited internet literacy and fewer local support systems mean that scams can go unreported, leaving these communities vulnerable to repeated exploitation. Systematic addressing the critical failures in the banking system to enhance fraud detection and accountability. Anjali's legal battles reveal urgent systematic deficiencies in banking services, emphasizing the need for accountability and better fraud prevention measures. This applies to not only India but also many other countries. The level of banking, the systematic deficiencies in banking services need to be looked at on a case-by-case basis, country by country. In 2003, that was in 2022. Now in 2023, there was a highlighted increasing number of fraud cases, which prompts stakeholders to call for enhanced monitoring systems and mandatory verification protocols for large transactions. Proposed in 2024, proposed reforms that were were advocated for included mandatory verification calls for transactions above a certain threshold and enhanced customer education on fraud techniques. Systematic banking reforms needed, addressing the critical failures in the banking system to enhance fraud detection and accountability. Stay informed to stay safe. The truth about digital arrest scams. Understanding the digital arrest is a myth is crucial for protection against scams. No official agency will request money via phone calls or video chats under any circumstances. Always verify directly through official channels if approached with alarming claims. So I feel that we have come to the end of this discussion. I'll be back with more interesting and penetrating studies and lessons on how to keep yourself safe in this digital world, which is transforming every day. Every day is it's transforming. So thank you for listening. Please press the subscribe button and like to give me favorable algorithms on YouTube and enhance my building up my my channel. Thank you.